Ms. Gauri Mahadevan, editor of Penguin, to kindly come up and introduce our esteemed guest.
Thank you, Pruva. Well, I won't come up. I'd rather, good evening, friends. I don't think I'm going to come up, but I'd request our author Sunil Sethi and Gopal Gandhi, who is one of our own, both great bibliophiles, to come and grace the stage. Thank you. It's wonderful to see you here, friends. And on behalf of Penguin Books and Just Books NDTV, I'd like to welcome you all. And I'd like to also thank Landmark for co-hosting this event. You know, it's entirely appropriate that a book about books and authors should be celebrated by book lovers like you, surrounded by books, and be discussed by two eminent bibliophiles and authors like Sunil Sethi and Gopal Gandhi. I think it's quite fitting setting for this book. As Sunil said, my God, people still do read, otherwise how do such big bookstores sort of survive? Well, welcome to Madras. We have a discerning book reading and book loving audience here. I think the book is also unique because it marks a collaboration between Penguin and Just Books. And Just Books, as you know, is probably the only program on television, at least I think in English, which is devoted exclusively to books, authors and publishing in English. And the fact that it's been going on since February 2005 and is still alive and kicking and counting speaks of an energy of readers, writers and publishers that provides stuff for 30 minutes, week after week for Sunil. I'm amazed at his innovativeness and his energy to follow all of this. And what it is really happening for us is that it gives a permanence to these TV interviews, which has, you know, so much in them that, I mean, you know, many of us who, regularly watch Just Books will feel sorry that many of these interviews would be lost if they weren't, found a place between covers. And I have to say that this is really sort of the creme de la creme, if I may say. Now, you just work backwards, so in 7 years, every week, so you can count the number of interviews, and here we have 30 of the best interviews with celebrated authors ranging from Chetan Bhagat and Jeffrey Archer to Nadine Aslam, Vikram Seth, Umberto Eco, Amartya Sen, and of course Patrick French, Ramchandra Guha, you name it. But of course, except for the last three, all the others are fiction writers of diverse time, age, and audiences, frankly. What is remarkable that, in the capsule of 15 minutes, that is of 3,000 words, Sunil is able to artfully delve into the art and work of the author sitting before him. So, it gives light to the notion that TV is a stupid medium. I think it needs just used to be used better. So brevity is is the soul of wit and greatness. This is my edition, greatness. We have a sample here. Much has been said about the art of the interview. The ability to draw the best from a subject, of course, depends on the skill and the intensity of the person who is doing the probing. And Sunil's admiration for the writing of the authors, many of whom I have actually befriended over the years, come through in the ease with which the writers open up with him. And I think few have achieved this in India. There are some lovely nuggets, for example. Nadeem Aslam, I didn't know that, though I loved both his books, that until the age of 14 he did not know any English or did not know any other language except Urdu. And then, there's Dalrymple, whom we all love and admire, whose love affair with India started with a stint at as a backpacker, followed by a stint at Mother Teresa's home. And then, of course, Vikram Seth, who hated his boarding school, dream school. And then, of course, there are many, many more lovely nuggets which I'm not going to spoil your fun by telling you about. So, did we feel, Pradeep Sebastians once said, authors are like rock stars for me. Well, this book will certainly take you on a heady trip, and I think it's a must keep must keep for all book lovers. So just go out and buy your book out there. Thank you. And with that, I will urge Gopal Gandhi and Sunil to release the book and get the evening going. Gopal Gandhi will say a few words, and then Sunil and Gopal will be in conversation. Thank you.